Hello guys and welcome back to more Aquile on the False Nines YouTube channel. Our last episode, our last live commentary, you know what, I didn't even remember, it was quite a while ago. Roma, and we lost 2-0, which sucked. I only played 3 games since then, because I wanted to play Sampdoria. The 3 games we played off screen, we won 1, we lost 1 and we drew 1. I'm not going to go through the goals because I'm kind of in a hurry to record this. So I just want to show you who scored them, I'm not going to show you the goals. So this was a 4-3 win. And yeah, we are conceding way too many goals. We're scoring a lot, but we are just conceding too many. It's borderline ridiculous. Torino took the lead in this match. Quagliarella, I can never pronounce that guy's name, but Quagliarella, 15th minute. And then we actually went 2-1 up. Closer and Lulic scoring. And then Torino pulled it back to 2-2. With another goal from Quagliarella. I can't say it. Anderson scored, and then Zivkovic converted a penalty in the 80th minute. But then, well, before that, Torino had a penalty of their own. That finished 4-3. Torino also went down to 10 men. Fernandez sent off for a second yellow card after 77 minutes. Then we lost 2-0 away. This was to AC Milan, so, you know, but they just outplayed us here. We didn't actually play that badly. Antonelli still got an 8.2 for something. Zivkovic went off injured, so we played a tiny bit of time with 10 men. Joe Minez getting both goals there. They just outplayed us. They were just much better. We had shots, but just not enough on target. And then the game I played after that, the last one, 3-3 draw at home against Sassuolo. So we should have won this. We were 1-0 up through Djordjevic. You know, I wanted him to find scoring form, and he scored here. Kaito had an excellent game in this match. Sassuolo got 2 quick goals from Falk and Babacar in 33rd and 35th minute to make it 2-1. And then Hansen pulled it back to 2-2. Zivkovic scored in the second half, but then Sassuolo got a late equaliser in the 2nd minute of injury time. Kandreva suffered an early injury, which sucked for him. Zivkovic came off the bench to score the goal. So that was that. I'm not going to show the goals, that's just what happens. Off screen, I also signed a few regens, because it was regen time. I showed you, at the start of last episode, I showed you our youth intake, and it was absolutely dreadful. So looking at our under 18, so this is our youth team. Look at all these 1.5 potential people. It's just dreadful rubbish. There were a few, you know, players that could amount to something, like Mazzarana here and Manacera. But looking at our transfers, so these are the guys that we have got on regions. So Aureli, Bianco, Pansera, Santucci, Vecchioni, and Vermeer from Zorti Varugam. So these are the guys that we signed. So, you know, this guy, you know, he just looks okay, really. He's injured at the moment, though. And then Marchetti's leaving at the end of the season. And De Vrij, well, we had an offer for De Vrij back in January from Real Madrid. Nothing's really happened with that. So today we're facing Sampdoria away. Looking at the league table now, we are far behind now. There are 6 games left. 18 points. So we can't finish second. So it's going to be very, very difficult to finish third. Milan need to lose, you know, almost the rest of their games. We're 17 points behind and there's 18 points left to play for, which means that Milan have to lose the rest of their games, which just won't happen. So we have missed out on Champions League football. But then again, Milan, they've qualified for Europa League, haven't they? How have they done that? Oh, that's just, yeah, they've just got that high up. Yeah, I understand that. So yeah, so it looks like we're going to finish outside the top 3. But, you know, we had a good solid lead over Sampdoria in 5th place. We had a good gap there, and that gap has been shrunk to 2 points. And then even Udinese, back in 6th, also on 49 points, even though their goal difference is 3. Ours is only 7. I mean, look at Juventus' goal difference, plus 59. Shows you how they've conceded very few goals, Juventus, and those 2 teams are just going to run away with the league next year as well. So I don't like our chances of winning this league at all next season. After next season will be my last one, and I'll be ending the save after that and moving on to a new club. We'll have a think about that when we get to it. So we're facing Sampdoria today, so we need to win it really, that would increase the gap to 5, which would be okay. And, you know, there's no chance of Milan Milan losing that many games either. Let's see who they actually have left. They've got Inter at home today actually. It's a late game. Avellino, Palermo, Catania, Parma and Napoli. We have the Coppa Italia final to contest as well, so we could end up dropping out of this whole thing and maybe even dropping out of Europe altogether, but we end up winning the cup. So it's all swings and roundabouts really. We'll probably still end up qualifying for Europe in some form, but we'll see. Let's go to match preview, and we're going to face Sampdoria today. I'm going to go with this formation. Yes, I've got a lot of players out, as you can see. So Antonelli is suspended, as he picked up 4 yellow cards. Gonzalez is also suspended for maximum yellow cards. Kandreva is injured for another 3 to 4 weeks. I think that is all that we have injury-wise. It is. So I'm just going to let the assistant pick this and see what it looks like. So Anderson has been playing rubbish, apart from that goal. But yes, a lot of 6.5s and 6.4s. And he plays better out left or out right. So what I'm actually going to do is move him out to the right. Put Zivkovic there. And leave it at that. And then Junilovic is asking for more game time, so this is going to be his last chance. And then if he doesn't play well for the rest of the season, then I'm selling him. He's saying he wants first team football, but he's just not good. He's been a bit of a poor signing. If we look at his averages, you know, this is probably the most average ratings you could get in Football Manager. You know, everyone starts on the 6.7 when they start, and his average ratings last season in the 9 games he played, 6.66. And 10 games so far this season, over the whole season, bearing in mind we signed him in January last season, 6.72. So he is a very, very average player in every sense of the word. I need to swap Ledesma's role around, so we'll do that. So we have a lot of players on yellow cards, as you can see. And as a matter of fact, I still need to change a few rings around. So Strakosha needs to be on our bench, not the other guy. We're going to have Novaretti on the bench and not that guy. Edison's just not going to play. In fact, you know what? Swap Mauri for Edison as well. That's what we'll do. Submit that team. So there we go. We haven't won a lot of games live either. That's my worry with us. We're just not winning enough. Is that Mikael Silvestre? No, it's not. It's Matthias Silvestre. I don't know where he plays now, if he even does play still. They've got their own Djordjevic. I wonder if he's related. Gabriel Paletto's there. Yeah. Alright. Go to our instructions. Encourage the players and give them a bit of a morale boost. Let's give the fans something to cheer today. And start the match. Okay, here we go. So they've got a nice circular sort of turf, which is a bit weird. And it's them that kick off. And Berisha came well off his line early on there. That could have been disastrous. Soriano, and then, well, here he is again, Barreira. Well, early attacking by Sampdoria, but well, we've thwarted that for the time being. But again, they're coming back forward here again, and they're getting all the attacks early on here. Here's Belfodil, and well, that's a goal already, 5th minute in. This is not going to go well, this save, I can tell. We might even end up getting sacked. We are playing so badly at the moment. It's ridiculous. We are playing badly. There's just no hiding it. It's really annoying. Right, come on, I want to skip this highlight and carry on with the game. Hurry up. Come on. Here we go. I don't want to see the goal again. Sorry, I'm yawning. Dear me. Yeah, this save isn't going to go well, I can tell. No shots yet for us. Here's Pereira again and Belfodil. And, oh my god, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. We're going to collapse at the end of the season. I don't know how far down we're going to go, but we're going to collapse. I can just tell. There's a goal kick. What can I do? I can't make changes this early. It's just ridiculous. Right, we can't even keep the ball. We literally have one touch of the ball and then we give it away again. Here's Belfodil. Already got 2. No, he hasn't got 2 goals. Matos got the other one. There we go. Zivkovic tries a pass and it's blocked. Here's Soriano, Matos, Belfodil. Bounced off the post and Berisha held on to it, thankfully. If it would have been 3-0 down by then, that would have been a disaster. 20 minutes played. We're 2-0 down. We haven't had a shot. We've had 2 corners and that's it. And now they've got their own... Oh, they had a free kick. This has just been dreadful. We haven't done anything. There's Eder. Soriano who's taken a knock, thankfully. A bit of luck going our way. We need to change something. I don't know what, but we need to change something. Soriano's shot was blocked. Here's Palombo. Soriano. Pereira. Eder passes it to De Silvestri. Pereira to Eder. Palombo. Belfodil. Was he in on goal? I don't know, but Regini. Well, it actually went out for a throw for us. Still no shots for us. Matos with the throw. Here's Pereira. Soriano. There's a shot. It's gone over. They've already had 11 shots and we have not had 1 shot. We've had no chances, nothing. Cavanda with a throw here. Here's Ledesma. Anderson. I think this is the longest we've had the ball. Here's Keita. Regini. Straight at the goalkeeper. And they went... Oh, Regini was offside. Djordjevic free kick was wide. 42 minutes played now. Here's Pereira, Silvestri, Belfodil, Eder, Belfodil again, De Silvestri, Eder, Pereira, Cavanda clears it away. That was a poor effort by Eder. 42 minutes. This is really bad. Pereira. And well, that's 3. This is ridiculous. And this has been an absolute complete collapse. We've had a couple of shots and that's it. We can't take off Regini because we don't have another left back really. Soriano, Matos. This has been an absolute mauling this first half. Palombo. I don't believe this. Ledesma. What on earth was that? Where's the long ball? Berisha plays it long. Eder. There's Pereira. Oh, not again. God's sake. It's Kiev all over again. This is embarrassing. This is damage limitation now. You were awful out there. Right. Counter? I don't know. I'm just completely lost. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. What are we going to do here? De Vrij, Cavanda, Anderson. This has been an absolute... This has been an abomination of a performance. This has been dreadful. Regini. And that was it. Oh, were you kidding? We are not having much luck. That was a shot on target at least. We're not having a lot of luck at all. We're just not getting anything. Cavanda. Back to Berisha, the goalkeeper. Anderson now. Junizovic. Dispossessed by Pereira. Zivkovic recovers. Djordjevic hit the woodwork. 53 minutes played. 56. I don't know. I've got nothing. Right, I'm making 2 changes. Stevanovic out on right. Anderson to that. Stevanovic winger. And I'm going to bring on Libor Kozak up front and let's try and get something out of this. Something. I don't care what. A goal at least. Just do something. This is dreadful. Right, Ledesma. Is he going to get another crossbar? It comes out to Junizovic, Ledesma, Anderson, Kana. No. Regini wins the ball back. Junizovic, Cavander. Ledesma to Stevanovic. Come on. Ledesma. Anderson. Oh, there's a goal. Thank you. That's 4-1. Right, I'm not going to say anything until we get another one. But this is still really bad. Viviano with a free kick. Here's Palombo. Belfodil to Soriano. Matos. Cavani clears of the way. Pereira and as far as Pereira. And that shot was wayward. Berisha will take the goal kick. Ledesma here. Won the ball. And it's found Junizovic. Keita. Anderson. As a pop. It's blocked. Stevanovic to Cavander. Ledesma. At least we're actually attacking now. Junizovic. That was a boy. Let that get away from him. Here's Balde Keita. Stevanovic. Kozak. Oh, that was a clearance. I thought that was going to be an awful shot then. Stevanovic with another free kick. And Viviano holds on to it. Right. My last change. I know we're only 67 minutes in, but I need to make another change. Junizovic, you're coming off. Parolo, I haven't played you in a while. You can play. And we're going to keep it on counter fluid because it seems to be actually working amazingly. Junizovic is getting sold because he has been just not good enough. He sucks, plainly. De Silvestri, Parolo. Matos hits the bar. Devroy clears it as far as Mesba. Soriano de Palombo. Still carrying that knock. Berisha with a save there. Here's Eder. Poor pass. Parolo wins it ball. Keita to Kozak. Pass long square ball to Stevanovic. Cavander's got space down the right. And he's instantaneously closed down. Cavander going to get a... That was a rubbish cross. Went for a goal kick. 75 minutes played now. De Silvestri to Eder. Pereira to Palombo. Belfodil. Poor pass. Cavander wins the ball. Kozak tries to hold on to it. Here's Mesba again. Palombo have a corner now. And Berisha saves. So this has been damage limitations. So this second half has actually been good. If there's a 45-minute game, we'd be winning. But it's not. Stevanovic with the ball now. Finds Cavander to Ledesma. Stevanovic, Anderson. That was a poor shot. So the subs have been okay. Haven't done anything bad. But just from the get-go, you know, as soon as we went 4-0 down, we knew we weren't going to get anything from this game. They're finally taken off the Soriano player. Palombo with a free kick now. Poor one. Regini clears it away. Mesba now to Palombo. De Silvestri. And it was a cross, but it was held on to by Berisha. Goodness, this is really bad again. Belfodil, Matos, that was a poor shot. So Sampdoria have had another 7 clear-cut chances. If they had been taken, they'd be in double figures now. De Silvestri with a throw-in. Last few seconds now, so you might as well end it. Just call for time, you know. We're not going to get anything back. Just end it. Come on, just blow the bloody whistle. Nothing's going to happen now. Berisha. Only thing that will happen is they score. It won't happen. Matos. That's all. Thank God that's all over. That was an absolute mare. That was just so bad. What do you even... How can you even judge that performance? It wasn't a performance. And that has now put us in the 5th place. So we could drop out. We could lose Europe. We could have no European football next season. That was embarrassing. 8-man West Ham triumph. 8-man. They had 3 red cards and they still won. And then we couldn't beat Sampdoria. We conceded 4. Defence. Not comment about that. Yeah, you were absolute shit. Right, team meeting. Now, we need to sort this shit out. You have been dreadful. You have been absolutely dreadful. Right, What do I do now? Well, our next game... Yeah. So, next episode is the Coppa Italia final. And we've just come up with a... Look at that run of games. 1 win in 7. That's relegation form, that right there. 5 losses rather, in the last 7. And then before that we were unbeaten in 7. Like, what I don't even know. Right, I'm looking at this. How many goals? I just want to have a look at our goal scoring record and our defensive record. So goals scored, let's see. So we've scored 69 goals, but then conceded. We're up there with, we're up there with the relegated teams. Who, have they already been relegated? No, not yet. But in terms of defence, we're up there with the relegated teams. We've conceded 65. You've got Avellino, who are bottom, and 73. So in terms of conceding goals, we're up there with teams that are going to get relegated. So it's just not good enough. It's ridiculous. 51 points. And yeah, the Champions League places are now confirmed to be for Juventus, Inter Milan, and AC Milan. The big 3, I guess you could say. Roma are well down in 12 for some reason. They're rubbish. So I think now it's just we have to focus on either winning the Coppa Italia, and if that fails, we have to finish 4th or 5th. 6th place won't do it because Cagliari will win and they'll get that European spot. If we finish 6th, we get no European football whatsoever. And if we don't do that, I'm making a decision now. If we do not qualify for Europe this season, I'm going to resign. I'm going to end the save at 2 seasons and start something new. Because Lazio are just not doing it for me. They're actually shit. They're rubbish. It's ridiculous how bad this team is playing. Right, my first video, which is almost at 100 views, Stefan de Vrij, I said was a good player. He's a good Dutch player, scored in the World Cup, stuff like that. Look at some of these. Right, I didn't show you this, but against Sassuolo, that's the 3-3 draw. He's got a 4.9, 4.9, 6.3, 6.2. There's been games where he's got, here, he's got an 8.8 against Napoli because he defended well. But he's made so many errors. Committed 52 fouls. Can I see something about, mistakes? Does that say 73 mistakes? 5 mistakes leading to goals. There we go. That right there. Dejan Lovren for Liverpool has made 6 mistakes. I know they're halfway through the season and he played, very few games. But he made 6 and Stefan de Vrij has made 5 mistakes leading to goals. So that's just not good enough. So he needs to buck up his ideas or he's getting sold. Real Madrid are in the market for him. They can have him as far as I'm concerned because he's shite. And if we get a good fee for him, we can get a better player. I'm going to end this off here, guys. So next week, we've got the Coppa Italia final. And honestly, I'm not looking forward to it because I've got a feeling that we are going to get trounced. Look at the players that we have that we can't... So De Vrij is now suspended. Regini is suspended. And we've got Fiorentina next. So they'll be suspended for that game. So I don't think we're going to qualify for Europe. And if that happens, then I'm going to be resigning. Because it's not good enough. And that's if they don't sack me. Because I said European football at the start. And if we don't get that, then then we might end up getting sacked. So we need to sort this out. We need to work out what the hell we're going to do. Alright, that'll just about do it, guys. Thank you for watching that absolute annihilation of Lazio. Hope you enjoyed it more than I did. I'm going to end this off here and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.